Wait a minute.
Because more discussion is required to run the successful venture. So if you already doing all the things, you understand the mechanism of your water and aquatic animals. So if we can reduce the input cost, so definitely we will work on that.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Let me know if you could already see it.
Yes, I got it.
Okay, so basically, this is the entrance to our backyard here.
Okay.
The size of this is around 180 square meters.
Okay.
This circle here, there's a mango tree here, a big mango tree. This
Okay.
one,
Okay.
and I'm planning to put the setup on this area only. This is our garage. This one.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't want to use up all of the space since this is just a pilot pond. I'll be using this space only. The dimension of this is 8 meters by 8 meters.
8 meters by 8 meters. Okay.
Yep. And then I already put here a roof.
Okay.
There's already a roof in this area.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
That's the layout.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Eventually, if the pilot test is successful, probably I could also convert the remaining area to another setup.
Okay.
But that's in the
Definitely.
future.
Definitely it will success. So have you decided till now for the only go with drum filter or mechanical filter, or just add on your pH regulation and UV filter also?
I actually already sort of designed a setup.
Okay.
Would you like me to show you?
Yeah, yeah, please.
Do you still have time?
Yeah, yeah. I already have a book that session to you.
So this design is mostly just based on my research. So it will look like this.
Okay.
Don't mind this. Let me just hide this. Okay, so there's a roof here already.
Right.
So I'll just hide this one. Uh, this is what I'm planning to do. So I will uh, put cement on the floor. This
Right.
will be cement. And then for the I'll be using a circular tank. The
Right.
diameter of this is 5 meters.
Okay.
So it will have around 20,000 liters here.
Right.
The one on the right, this one, this will be my biological filter. I will
Perfect.
place the K1 here.
Okay.
And then on the left side here, I'm going to use this as a water reservoir. So that when it rains, I will catch the water and then put it here.
Perfect. Perfect.
Because since I'm in the city, and I'll be using tap water, it would be very expensive if I just use tap water. So eventually, if I save enough water here, I could probably use it to replace water for the fish
Right.
tank.
Right. Right. Because in
I
the tap water you also have a chlorine content, so
Mhm.
also check the value of that, because zero point 0.8 milligram per liter is the suggested value of the shrimp and fish. So before that, once you will add it 10% of the water, so we can also hold it here for 24 hours so that chlorine content will be less.
That's right. Yes. And then the filter, the drain will be in the middle,
Perfect.
and the tank will have a slight slope. going to the middle so that when I drain it, the water will be completely drained.
Right.
And then it will be dual drain, but most of the dual drains are the Cornell type with the dual drain on the side.
Right.
My dual drain will be both in the middle here.
Okay.
So if you look at the bottom part here, so this blue pipe will be the main drain. It will take around 20% of the outflow, and the
Okay.
orange one will take majority of the flow.
Perfect. Perfect.
And then uh the blue pipe will go here in my settling tank.
Right.
So this one is 750 liters. I will have this constructed here in our we have a metal workshop nearby. So
Okay.
this will be made using stainless steel,
Perfect.
and then the water will go inside, and then it will
Settle
be
out.
collect. Yep, this will be the output, and then this would be my mechanical filter. This one.
Okay.
Uh we don't really have drum filters here in the Philippines for sale, as far as I know.
Okay.
It's not really available here. If I will buy a drum filter, I will probably import one from China or from a different country.
Right.
So with my design, again, this is just based on my research. So after uh, the the orange pipe will go directly here on this area here.
Perfect.
This one is just a plastic drum that will have a micro cloth around it. So
Perfect.
somewhat it will somewhat serve like a drum filter, but I will have to manually carry
Clean
this,
it.
and then
Right.
yes. So I will have to manually clean this very often here. So and then the water after that will go on this area. This
Right.
one will be filled with
Bye. Yeah.
pumice stones.
Yes.
Are you familiar with pumice
Yeah.
stones? They
Yeah. Yeah.
are small stones here. So
Right.
this one will be 3/4 of an inch. The stones here will be 3/4 of an inch, and then here 1/2 inch, and then it gets smaller and smaller. And then
Right.
this one will I'm thinking this one will filter the smaller particles.
Right.
And then if I am going to clean this one, let's say this is already dirty. On this part, the sticks here would be air manifolds, air manifolds. So I will
Right.
just blow air here, and then the
Clean.
solids will be suspended again, and then I will drain it here.
Right. Right. Right.
Of course, when I'm cleaning this one, I will be closing this outlet so that the water will not mix here. It will just drain here.
Right.
And then I have a bypass. Let's say I'm cleaning this one. I will close this, and I will close this. And then I will
Right.
open this one so that the cycle is still continuous. So from
Correct.
here, it will skip this one and it will go here while I'm cleaning this one.
Perfect.
And then this is the, again, smaller and smaller and smaller. And then this is the last stage. After this one, it will go. So if I look at the bottom part, it will go to this area, which is the biomedia. This will contain the K1. If I'm not
Right.
mistaken, this is around 3 cubic meters, this space, this one, 3 cubic
Right.
meters.
Right. Right.
The size of this, each box would be 1 cubic meter, this one.
Perfect.
And then this one, I thought this could be a degasser, a trickling filter.
Right.
So the pump will get the water up, and then there will be boxes here with styrofoam beads,
Right.
and then it will trickle down, and then hopefully that would take care of the carbon dioxide.
Right. Right.
And
Right. Right.
then this one. This one would pull the water from the media filter and then put it back in the
Put
tank.
it back to the
Yep.
tank.
And then probably here I will put a venturi
Perfect.
to add oxygenation as well. And then if needed, I could put another one here.
Right, right.
And then on this area, the white one will be a space cone. So for oxygenation, there will be a pump. It will go to the space cone. It will oxygenate it. I'm not sure if I'll be using just ambient air or I will be using an oxygen concentrator. I'm not sure yet. And then it will oxygenate the water and then it will go back to the tank. And then at the top part here, I will be putting UV lights inside the pipe here.
Right.
And then I'm also thinking maybe I could also put in here an ozone within here so that it also goes inside here. So it will be combined oxygen and ozone in this area.
Otherwise, we will simply add the venturi, so it will give the sufficient aeration to the water.
Sorry, come again?
We will simply give the venturi into the pipe, into the water, into the tank water, so that we can give the more aeration to our water, so no bad bacteria will be generated.
Okay, so do you mean we no longer need the ozone?
Yes.
Okay. So this biomedia, I'm thinking I will just also put a venturi here, a lot of venturis,
Right.
or probably air stones. I'm not sure which one I'll use yet. Maybe you could advise on that to let the biomedia circulate.
Right.
And then on this area, I'm thinking that this will be IBC tanks. Each one of this would be 1,000 liters.
1000 liter, correct?
Yep. When I'm cleaning this one, whenever I clean any filter, I'm thinking I will collect all of the water and let them settle here.
Right.
And then maybe let it stay there for 1 week so that all of the solids will go at the bottom and then the clean water will be on top. And then I can reuse the water again so that I will be saving on the salt and the other chemicals, that the calcium, the magnesium. So all of those would be still here and I could just put it back. Since the biomedia is already very effective, even if I reuse the old
Same
water,
water. Right.
which will probably have high ammonia now, the biomedia could still take care of it.
Right.
So this is my design based on my research. So I was thinking that I'll be using pumice stones because it's very cheap here.
Right.
So, but I think my problem here would be on the maintenance, on the cleaning part.
Right. So just work on your settling tank. You already take a right decision. After that, your drum filter, you just buy it from China or from India. We will suggest both the vendor. And after that, just work on your biological filter, some proper biomedia,
Mhm.
because you already designed perfectly well. Just work on the biomedia. I also suggest some good biomedia so that you can purchase locally.
The biomedia that I'm planning to purchase is K1.
Perfect.
So K1 Media, I'm already talking with someone from China through Alibaba. I will be purchasing it here.
Okay, okay. No
So
issue.
you suggest that I still purchase the drum filter, right?
Yes, because it will reduce the load on the biomedia, and maintenance and cleaning is very easy of the drum filter, because you already settled out all the water in the settling tank. So we already improve the quality of water, then come to the our drum filter or mechanical filter, so we also reduce the load on our mechanical filter or our biological filter.
If I purchase the drum filter, do I still need these ones?
Yes, because drum filter will segregate the heavy particles like 14 to 100 microns, but a small bacteria, and to maintain the water quality you need it, the biological filter and biomedia in your environment.
The biomedia would be here, right?
Right.
Here on where my mouse is. How about this one with the pumice stones?
We can use it because pumic stone will have a porous in the stone form, and they will give the colony of the bacteria to grow in it. So we can also use it.
Do I need to, this one will have constant oxygen, right?
Right.
The one on the K1 media here. But this one, I'm planning that this will have no constant oxygen. I will only put oxygen here through the air manifold when I'm cleaning it. Will the bacteria still thrive here even though there's no constant oxygen?
Otherwise, you can, because it is a 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, and 5000 liter, you can put some small air pump with the help of different air stone or air oxy tube, so that they also contain the continuous oxygen, because for the good bacteria they need a continuous supply of the oxygen. So you
Okay.
can use any small pump which is sufficient for the 5000 or 6000 liter water. So you can give it. It will not impact very high in the cost, but it will give the sufficient environment to grow of your bacteria without any affecting.
I'm actually thinking that
Yeah.
this one, the filters here, my main purpose is not really for biological filter. It's more on mechanical filter as well.
Okay.
Because here, I'm thinking
You
that this is
already
already
provide the.
enough. This is already enough for the biological filter because this will contain a lot of K1 media already.
Right, right, right,
This
right.
one, I'm more concerned on the suspended solids.
So because you already give the water in the settling tank, so most of the matters will be settled down in that tank. After that you are taking the water in your drum filter. So most of the material will be washed out from the system. After that you have a good water. So just maintain the quality and not introducing any harmful bacteria, because once the water will not get the sufficient oxygen at the residing time or at the settling time, so bad bacteria colony will be forming, so it will affect the health of your shrimp.
So again, if I purchase the drum filter, do you think I need these boxes here for
Then
additional mechanical filter?
no, then you can skip it.
How about for the smaller suspended solids? Because you mentioned that drum filter could only filter up to how many microns? Is it 50 microns?
40 to 100 microns.
How about the smaller ones, the 30 microns?
Smaller ones come into the biological filter, then your bacteria colony will convert it. Just they need the good aeration in the biological filter, so you already provide it.
Oh, so you mean to say the 30 microns, the nitrobacters and the nitrosomonas, they
They
eat
will
that?
consume it.
Oh, I see. I thought they are like inorganic materials that are not eaten.
No, 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 no. They eaten, but they are not much eaten. So we are improving the quality of water so that we can increase the life of our biological filter.
Okay, I get what you mean.
Thank you so much.
So I will try to canvas first if I could purchase a drum filter because it's very expensive. It's I think around $2,000 and up US dollars.
Okay. So just take it the quote. I will also try from the India if we will provide the right value of money, and I will also check for the drum filter for the
Hmm.
your 20,000 liter of tank capacity, and also share that information to you. If you have uh, really okay with that, so we will arrange it. Don't worry about that. Just take
Okay.
the quote from different vendor.
Okay.
So your money is 2000 US dollar. So we will try it out with the less amount and with the good quality. We will give the surety of that.
Okay.
So this is a really perfect system and definitely it will work.
Okay. So I'll just update this left side here so it will have a drum filter.
Right.
Okay.
Perfect. So anything else from my end?
That's it.
So in the coming